Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about whether you should or should not go on Virgin Voyages for your next cruise. Come check it out. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about Virgin Voyages. Is it a good fit for you or is it not? Today we're going to talk about it in detail. So, if you love everything that has to do with cruising, if you want to get amazing cruise information so that you could plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation, we would love for you to subscribe. Still trying to hit 4,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So, we would love for you to subscribe. Come along with us on this great cruising journey. So, let's talk about Virgin Voyages. They are a newer comer to the cruise world. As of next year, the beginning of next year, they will have 4 cruise ships: Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, Scarlet Lady, and Brilliant Lady. They do cruise, Mediterranean out of Florida. They do some transatlantic. So they're not everywhere all over the world yet, but they are certainly getting there. They're doing Greek islands. They're doing Croatia. They're doing all of your fun Italian, French stops, as well as the Caribbean and the Bahamas. So let's talk about why you should or shouldn't book the Virgin Voyages. So, number one reason you should book is don't let the price fool you. Here's something that I did a few times. I was looking at it to book it for our team, and I kept thinking Virgin's very expensive. It keeps looking expensive. I'm like, why does Virgin look more expensive? It's $1,800 for a 4 or 5 day cruise, blah, 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 blah. So just for me, for one person. So finally, you go through all these things where we're booking a lot of cruises. And then I'm realizing, because they're actually honest about their pricing. So here's the thing with Virgin Voyages. It's almost all inclusive, almost. So here's what you get. You get your cruise fare. Taxes and port fees are included. Your gratuities, so all of your tips are included. And your Wi-Fi is included, and all specialty dining is included. So if I really think about it, let's do apples to apples. If a cruise cost me $1,000 on Royal Caribbean for just me, just numbers, and $1,000 on Virgin Voyages, after I book those $1,000, I still have $16, $17 a day for tips on Royal. So it's going to be another 150, 60 bucks, whatever it is, right? For a 7-day cruise. I still have to pay for Wi-Fi, which is going to be $200 or $300. So now we're up to $1,500 almost. And then I still have to pay for specialty dining, which is going to be another few $100 because I do like specialty dining. After all of that, I'm at like $1,800 over here, and I'm still at $1,000 over here. Now, neither one includes drinks, right? So Virgin does drinks a little bit different. The pricing is a little lower, and you could just do a bar tab. So the bar tab, you spend $300, you get $350 of bar tab. That's plenty for me. So I'd be at $1,300 here. If I did the drink package over here, I'd be at $2,500, $2,600. Now I get 4 drinks for free, 5 drinks for free for being Diamond Plus on Royal Caribbean. So I don't need that, but it's still a decent sized difference if I'm looking at the pricing the same way. So there are more things that are included. So it's a little more of an all-inclusive vacation than it would be on most other cruise lines. So number 2 reason you should go with Virgin is if you like new, exciting, and wild entertainment. It's not going to be your standard Broadway show. It's not going to be Footloose or Six or Jersey Boys or Choir of Man or anything like that. It's going to be a little more weird, wild, new, innovative entertainment. So if you're into that, if you don't want the same old, and it's not going to be the same old like comedian, magician, illusionist, singing, just like a sing and dance thing that you would normally see on a cruise, which I love. But if you're not into that and you want something a little bit next level, Virgin's going to be a great choice for you. Number 3, if you want excellent food and restaurants that are included in your cruise fare, there is no buffet on Virgin. So there is just restaurants. They do have like a dining hall where there's like food cart-ish experiences like Indulge on NCL. And there is some 24-hour food options, but for the most part, your dining, you will have Pink Agave, which is a restaurant, Gumbae, which is a Korean barbecue place, you have steak place, you have seafood places. So you do have restaurants. There's a test kitchen, which is like a fun cook and kind of experience that. So you're going to have all these elevated dining experiences. Now you have to make reservations for those and do things like that. However, all of that is included in your cruise fare. So number 4 reason, you don't want to cruise with kids, even if you have kids. Maybe you just want to get away, and if you're getting away and you're not taking your kids, maybe you don't want to deal with other people's kids. So no one under 18 can sail on Virgin Voyages. Now, the other little wrinkle with that is if you are 18, you can go on this cruise without someone who's like 25, like you would normally see on Royal Caribbean or some of the other cruise lines. If you're 18, you can call a travel agent and book a Virgin Voyage, which I guess is fun for if you're 18. Get out and have some fun. Number 5, if you hate announcements during the day, there are no announcements on your Virgin Voyage. No one's going to come on there and tell you, hey, everyone, today we are going to be doing the, bingo at 3:00. It's not going to happen. So that is a nice feature for you as well. Number 6, there is no solicitation on board. So if you've ever been on a cruise, you know how old it gets when somebody keeps trying to take your picture and then sell you those pictures, or trying to sell you bingo tickets, or sell you specialty dining, or sell you the drink package, or sell you gold by the inch, or t-shirts, or whatever it may be at that specific moment. It doesn't happen. There's no photographers and there's no solicitation. So if you love that, Virgin's good for you. Number 7, the service is outstanding. If you love good service and you want a little bit more of a friendly, fun crew vibe where they're not wearing the same uniforms. Also, the officers don't wear those same uniforms. So you might walk by the captain. He's just wearing a fun outfit. If that sounds fun to you, that's another great reason to book a Virgin cruise. Next up, the Beach Club at Bimini. So it's not exactly a private island. It's a resort at an island, but Virgin has the ability to get you in there. You don't pay any entrance fee or anything like that. There's a tram that takes you there, and that is an amazing experience if you want to go hang out at Bimini Beach Club and stay late at night. They do bonfires on the beach. That's a great reason to book Virgin. Next up, you get a hammock on your balcony. How cool is that? If you just want to lay out on the balcony, stare at the out at the ocean, you get your own little private hammock. My last tip for Virgin is going to be a fun one. You want to party, but you don't want the sloppy, right? So a lot of times, to me, if somebody's talking to me, I talk to some like late 20s, early 30s, and they'll say, I want to go on a cruise and I want to party. So I'm like, all right, do you want to like carnival party where it's like you're partying and there's going to be a lot of families, there's going to be a lot of young people, but it's a wild environment sometimes? Or do you want a little more of a refined environment? Not that Virgin doesn't get wild, but it's a little bit more refined than, say, a carnival party. That's not good or bad. It's just slightly different. This might be the right vibe for you. So those are 10 reasons that you may want to book with Virgin. Here's a few why you may not. So number 1, the pool is super small. All the ships are basically the same at this point. They kind of had a model and built that model out. The pool is very, very small. I mean, if you look at it, it's super small. It's like a little postage stamp. There is like an outside area of it that is a little bit more, but it's just like standing in a foot of water or sitting your little chair there. There is another pool, but it's more of like a wellness pool, and that pool's small too. So if you go on ships and you really like the pool, this is not going to be a great option for you. 2, if you are not tech savvy, I know this is going to sound a little crazy, but the minute you get on that ship or before you sail, you have to book all of your reservations. Like if you want to do a workout, you better book that the minute you get on the cruise because they go quickly. Remember, all your group workouts are included, so there's no extra cost. If you want to sign up for a yoga class or like a Peloton class, you have to do that immediately or you will not get it. You have to do that on the app. Same thing with restaurants. Same thing with all the entertainment and events. If you're not tech savvy and you're not on that immediately and you don't want to deal with that, this probably isn't a great option for you. Number 3, you only want to travel with your family. You want to bring your kids. You want to have a great family vacation. Obviously, Virgin's not going to be a great fit for you. And then number 4 is you want more bells and whistles. You want the big water slides. You want the aqua theater show. You want the ice skating or the roller skating, all these other crazy things. Virgin might not be the best fit for you. And number 5, the last reason why you might not want to do it is you just prefer standard cruise entertainment and food. If you love to go to the main dining room or you love to hang out at the Windjammer or the Garden Cafe if you're on Norwegian, and you prefer those standard singing and dancing, comedian, magician, those type of shows, Virgin's not going to be the cruise line for you. So those are some reasons why you should or shouldn't book a Virgin Voyages cruise. Let us know what you think. Have you been on Virgin? Did you like it? What was the thing that you loved or hated the most? Let us know below. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.